Capricorn, this is going to be your March 2019 general reading. You'll have to excuse my hair. I recently got my hair cut and I love the haircut, but I've just been experimenting with it. It's fun. I know it looks like a rat's nest, but I'm kind of liking it this way today. So hopefully my hair won't be too distracting for you. Or for me. So this is for Capricorn rising, sun, and moon. And I'm going to go ahead and show you your cards as usual. I'm using the Spiral Tarot for your basic layout. And this month for clarifiers, I'm using the Enchanted Map Oracle cards, which I have fallen in love with. I love these cards. And these have been so fun this month. Sorry these are coming out so late. I have a lot going on right now. I actually got bit by a spider 2 nights ago. I don't know if you can see it. It's right there. It's like a huge swollen red spot, and it's been bugging me out. It hurts. I know it's not a poisonous spider, as in like a brown recluse or a black widow or something. Otherwise, it would have done a lot more damage than that, but it's kind of odd. Okay. This is interesting. Your central experience for March. These two came out together, and you have 2 major arcana cards together that both have angels in them. You have the Fool and you have the Temperance, and you have Angel Temperance. Sorry, Mercury retrograde is already affecting me, so if my words get tangled up, there's nothing I can really do about it. Hopefully I'll make sense to you. So yeah, pretty amazing. That's your central experience for March. And then your challenge this month. This is also interesting because I almost never get reversals, but this one popped out upside down. So you have the Ace of Swords upside down as your challenge this month. What is helping you is the Queen of Wands. At the root of your being, or deep within yourself, you have strength. In the recent past, or what you're coming away from, you have the 5 of Pentacles. Your best possible outcome is the 4 of Cups. This is an odd one to get, but it makes complete sense with the clarifier, and it's actually a really powerful message. So, coming up for you in the near future, you have the 9 of Wands. You right now have the Ace of Pentacles. In your surroundings, you have the Queen of Pentacles. You have quite a few people in here, possibly. Your hope is for the Wheel of Fortune. And your basic general outcome is the Princess of Swords, otherwise known as the Page of Swords in other decks. So here we go. Let's do this. Okay. Your central experience for March is that you're going through a huge breakthrough or a huge new beginning in your life. A brand new path is in front of you that involves possibly following your dreams. And with this, you have Temperance. So because there are 2 angels together in here, I'm getting a very direct message that you are being guided by your guides or your higher self or the universe towards something magical and amazing in the future. And really, I'm getting a huge thing about trust in here. There is no way of knowing exactly what will happen, There is no way of knowing exactly how to get there, even, because you have never experienced this before. This is a completely new journey ahead of you. You do have a massive amount of spiritual protection on this journey, and it seems as if this is something that you've been wanting to follow or wanting to go towards for a very long time. This could be a dream from your childhood or a dream that you've always had, and now there's the opportunity to step towards it and to create it and bring it into manifestation. Because this dream means so much to you, your guides are completely on board with this, and you will be given signs along the way. You will be given hints as to what is the best step to take next, and you will reach your destination. Stay moderate, as in don't go to extremes with this. Obviously, you don't want to jump off of a cliff or jump into ice cold water. It is perfectly fine for you to dip your feet in first to see what the temperature is like, or to ease your way into this new journey. You don't have to leap straight into it. You can rest assured that this journey is good for you and it's meant to happen, but I'm getting something about you may even be impatient to leap. You may want to leap straight into this, whether it's a new journey, following a new dream, or an old dream for that matter, or this could be new love. This could be lots of things. This could be a new location, a new life path, a new relationship. Whatever this is, you feel very deeply within yourself that you're meant to do this. And universal forces are opening up doors for you in order for you to be able to step through into this new reality. But I'm getting that you may be feeling a tiny bit impatient where you want to leap straight in, but what I'm getting is that you should take it easy with this. Definitely look before you leap, and most definitely keep a positive attitude and an open mind towards the future. You look pretty balanced to me, actually. You look very positive and balanced and hopeful, and like you know that this is what you're supposed to be doing. But again, be temperate about it, or be moderate about this change. It's not going anywhere. So your challenge this month, this is reminding me of Mercury retrograde right here. This is Mercury retrograde for March. Mercury retrograde, I'm sure you already know all this information, but just in case you don't, I'll tell you. It can involve things like communication problems, miscommunications, not understanding completely what someone else said, or miscommunication with agreements. It's definitely not a time to sign paperwork, sign contracts, or make any major new agreements on anything new in your life. It is most definitely a really good time to wrap up old things first before you get started with new things. It can mean car troubles. It can mean problems with technology, as in all of a sudden your computer decides to poop out, or all of a sudden you realize that you need to do a repair on your car. Or it can be even not getting certain information, or someone sends you a message but you don't get it. Snafus with communication, and also with trade and with travel, problems with travel. So just be aware of this. This isn't stopping you. This is a challenge though. What I'm getting in here is that it's not exactly the best month for you with trying to make sense out of anything, or trying to even go more with your mental body. It's not a good month to be rational, or to analyze, or to make any major decisions. Instead, you should really be going off of your gut and your intuition, and try to stay out of your mind, because it could be that you could become easily confused this month with trying to make sense out of things. Instead, don't try to make sense out of anything. Go with your gut and keep communication at a minimum. And if you are going to go with communications, you need to really make sure that you dot your I's, that you cross your T's, that you say things clearly to other people. Otherwise, you could be misconstrued or misunderstood by others. If you're expecting some kind of information to come on something, it could even be something like a lost package at the post office, or you didn't receive the email, or somebody sent you a text but it didn't go through, and so you just don't receive something. You may want to look over things carefully and make sure you haven't missed anything. So that's your challenge for the month. What is helping you? This is great. You have the Queen of Wands in with a card that is called Spark. And this could be a spark of inspiration. This could be a spark of a new love or a new passion in your life. This could be a spark of something that you would like to express. The woman in the Spark card is playing a violin, and there's an arrow shooting past her that has hearts falling off of it. It looks very raw, like she's pouring her entire heart into her music. And because she's pouring her heart into her music or into her creativity, and she's expressing the rawness of her heart through her music and what she feels drawn to express, the fairies sent an arrow of love shooting past her that it's covering her mouth. I find that really interesting. The arrow is covering up her mouth. So it's like this month you may not be able to completely have the words come. You may not be able to verbally express how you feel completely, but you can pour what you would put into words into something else. Whether it's music, whether it's poetry, whether it's a heartfelt dance, whether it's there's something in this that almost cannot be expressed in words. It has to be expressed in some other creative way. It reminds me of that saying, a picture is worth 1,000 words. It may be able to be expressed in a different way. It could be that some of you have a flame for a fire sign, or somebody in your life that brings a great deal of passion out of you, or that you feel lit up by, or this person brings out a spark of inspiration in you. This can be an ally, a dear friend, a family member. It does not have to be romantic love, although it could be. But this seems like a very encouraging person that is there to empower you and wants to show you how to follow your spark of inspiration even more, or to express it even more. This can be you, this queen, in which case you're feeling extremely motivated, extremely excited, extremely filled with inspiration and passion to do something meaningful. This is reminding me of the Fool. Something is very meaningful to you and you're driven to express it. You're driven to go towards it. You're driven to take action on this. So this is what is helping you, is to express yourself. Maybe not verbally because of that 8 of Swords upside down. It could be verbal, but I'm getting more of a heartfelt, raw passion that needs to be expressed in a creative way. So at your root, or at the deepest level of yourself, or in your own internal core, you have strength and magic stream. And what I'm getting is deep within yourself, you're feeling very strong about what you're meant to do, or you feel very drawn to do something, and you feel very strongly about this. There is no doubt there. You know strongly within yourself that you need to either express something, lead something, start something, create something, do something. express your heart, express your passion, of course, in a moderate, temperate way. You don't want to go completely overboard with this. It does feel very powerful, this passion. But you also deeply know within yourself and feel very strongly about the fact that you are being led or you are being carried to where you need to go. The magic stream is all about flow. It's all about allowing things to flow, allowing the stream to take you to where you need to go, allowing things to take their own natural course. That the stream is not going to dry up, the stream is not going to be dammed up, the stream is there and it's flowing. And so by taking this approach of, it's kind of hard to describe, it's like a complete merging or combination of motivation, passion, and allowing things to flow all at the same time. Where you do what you feel you are drawn to do, but then you take a step back and allow the universe to take over, and you trust and have faith in the universe that things will continue to flow in the best possible way. It could even be that the passions or inspirations in your heart are flowing very strongly at this time, and you want to go with it. You want to go with the current. And again, I'm getting something about a fire sign, possibly an Aries or a Leo, but it doesn't have to be specific signs. And in the past, or where you're coming from, there's the Five of Pentacles, which can be a feeling of not having what you need, or feeling left out, or feeling like you will never have what you need, or just simply hard times that make things more difficult to be able to create, where you're at a lack of something, so you don't feel that you can go with your passions because you have to think about survival of some kind. But with the intention card, this is telling me that you intended to get out of this Five of Pentacles situation, or your intentions were to put out as many things out there as possible to see what could grow out of them in order to help you to get out of the Five of Pentacles situation. And you've been very intentional. You've been very deliberate in this change of mindset. Excuse me. Your intentions were to get out of that feeling. And it seems as if this has happened. You have gotten out of this feeling. Or you have deliberately, intentionally stayed away from dwelling on it, or feeding it, or letting it take you over. And this is where you've been. Your best possible outcome is the Four of Cups in with the magical map shifter. And what I'm seeing here is that, again, there's the one dream or the one cup that the Fool is choosing to follow, that is above the woman that she's daydreaming about or thinking about or dreaming about. And she's sitting there looking at the cups that she actually has in existence, saying, this isn't, I want more from life than what I have. I don't feel completely emotionally fulfilled by what I have going on. This is what I've got right now, but I want more. I want this dream. I want to follow my dream. From what I'm getting here, some of you may have been in this state getting clear on what you wanted before you got up and went after it. Some of you may have actually had to wait. There may have been something that you've been waiting for, that you had to wait until that arrived before you could fully go after your dream. But it seems as if the wait is over, or the feeling of remaining stagnant or still, where there's no action in the Four of Cups. She's sitting down, she's looking, she's dreaming, but she's not actually really doing anything. This period of waiting, or this period of a standstill, or this period of things moving slowly has come to an end, and now you are realizing that you have a million choices. There's a million choices, a million opportunities, a million directions that you could go in. And I'm getting that now that it is time to make a choice, you're having trust to take some kind of a blind risk or a blind choice. Again, this is reminding me of the Fool. The Fool is not blindfolded, but he is completely new to a situation. He has no idea what he's doing. He knows what he wants. He knows that he can move towards it. He knows that he'll be guided. He has trust that his angels will take him in the right direction, but he really has no clue on what he's doing. He's never done this before. He has to trust that things will turn out the way that they're supposed to be. And with this trusting thing, it seems as if you just need to take a risk or a leap or go in a particular direction or choose something. You may not completely know what you're doing, but you know that you'll be led to the right thing, or you know that the universe will be on your side. All of those choices look rather interesting. So it seems as if you're making a major choice, and your best possible outcome is to have faith that you make the right choice, or that any of those choices will help to take you towards your destiny or your dream. You're shifting things around. You're deciding to regroup or to replan or to leave a certain level of this up to the universe, as long as you take action and you choose something. You have a lot of options here. You're shifting your direction around. You're shifting your plans around. And you do have to have a certain amount of faith with this, since you are blindfolded in this picture. So, but you can totally do this. This card reminds me of the Magician in a certain way, where he's taking things into his own hands, but he's also leaving a certain amount of it up to the fates. So that's your best possible outcome. Oh, I'm sorry. There's one other one that goes with this. Metamorphosis. Your best possible outcome is that things are changing for the better, and not even that. I'm getting something miraculous from this, as if you're opening up your wings, or things are changing dramatically for the better. You have changed. You have metamorphosized. You are no longer the same person you were before. You are a brand new person now, or you're an even fuller expression of your basic essence. And things are opening up around you. You're being led in the right direction, and you will have backup, or you will have companions along the way. You will have people rooting you on, or even natural forces rooting you on. It's okay to fully spread your wings out. This is a metamorphosis that you've been wanting to happen for a long time, and it's happening now. It's already begun, and it's going to continue, and fairly soon, I'm getting, in the next month or two, some of these things that are headed your way that are miraculous will have fully appeared, or come to full terms, so to speak. It just looks amazing to me. So in all, you have been waiting. You've been wanting to follow your dream, but certain things needed to come together first before you could fully embark. Once it was time to embark, you were faced with choices, and you possibly took a blind leap or a chance. You took a chance, and you're hoping that it was the right choice or the right chance. And your best possible outcome is that you are metamorphosizing for the better. There is a major transformation going on for the better for you, where your dreams are opening up or your path is opening up in front of your eyes. In the future, or coming up for you, you have the Nine of Wands and a card that is called Movement. And I'm getting something very specific here. I'm getting that in the near future, you're going to be wrapping up fully an old cycle of action. You are ready to embark on your new journey, and you have a whole new journey ahead of you. Something dramatic has shifted in your life, and you're wrapping up an old cycle of action, which is the Nine of Wands here. You have to fine-tune the last little dregs of this old thing and be done with it before you can fully, completely move onto this new journey. And I see you as doing this rather effortlessly, actually. This isn't going to be hard for you to do. It just seems like you've got to fine-tune some things, wrap some things up, be done with something, and then you'll be completely free in order to continue with this new journey. And you feel very brave and sure about what you're doing, which is excellent. And, you know, with Mercury retrogrades, this is the perfect time to wrap up old things. It is not necessarily the greatest time to start a completely new thing just yet. And so it makes sense to me that you have to wrap old things up, clear some old things up, or be done with some old things completely before you can move onto this new miraculous journey. But again, it makes sense to me that this Nine of Wands is a Wands card. It is not a sword card, because this month, if you try to make sense out of things or try to arrange things or try to come up with strategies or plans, it's not the greatest time for you to get lost in you could easily get lost in your mind. You could easily get lost with the details of things, or overlook some kind of a detail that needs to be addressed before you can start this new beginning. And so it does make sense that rather than going with your mind, you're going with action, which is Wands. Instead of trying to figure things out, just do something. Wrap things up. Do the little action steps that you need to take. Keep yourself busy with what you need to finish up. And then by the time the retrograde is over, things will become much more clear to your actual rational mind. And you'll be able to sail forward with nothing in the way, or nothing that is lingering in your mind that you have to deal with. You right now have the Ace of Pentacles in with Follow the Leader. Are you beginning something new in your life that you're very excited about, and you may even be taking a leadership role or putting yourself in the spotlight a little bit? This new beginning could be anything, but it's most definitely tangible or earthly. It's a new job, a new skill, a new talent, a new journey, a new location, a new home, a new job, if I didn't already say that. A new reality. But something about this new reality takes bravery and needs you to go with your natural abilities of leadership. And I'm also getting something in here that this leadership is fun. This is something fun that you're getting started with. This is something that lights you up and makes you excited. And other people are more than happy to follow you or to see where you go. And also, this Follow the Leader card can also be following the universe's lead. It could be allowing yourself to follow signs, allowing yourself to follow your intuition, allowing yourself to follow the universe and trust that you're headed in the right direction too. And it seems really playful to me, honestly. Looks good. Okay. In your surroundings, you have the Queen of Pentacles and you have protecting treasure. And what I'm getting is that you have something extremely valuable in your surroundings, or you have something that you greatly value that you're protecting or that you're keeping safe or you're nurturing while it grows. Because you right now have an Ace of Pentacles and you're starting this new beginning, I see this Queen of Pentacles as being a protector of your new journey or your new path or your new reality. She is keeping it safe. She's nurturing it. She's taking care of it. So in your surroundings, what you naturally have a great deal of value in, what is valuable to you and what you would like to see grow to its fullest potential is in a safe, you're safe. You're in a safe spot. Things will safely be able to grow. You will have spiritual protection. You also may have a person in your surroundings that can help you with this, or that is very protective of you, or wants to see you go towards your dreams and will do anything. If you need help, if you need assistance, this person is more than happy to give you magical tools along the way, or to help you, to encourage you, to give you good advice if you need it. This also is reminding me of a special place that is like a treasure to you. I'm getting talents in here, musical abilities, artistic abilities, things that you would like to create, beautiful gardens you would like to create, or sanctuaries, or sanctuary. It looks as if you are completely safe, held, and comforted in your surroundings. You have good things going on. You are protected. There may even be somebody in your environment that thinks of you as a treasure, that wants to see you do your best. This new seed that you have going on, it has the potential of growing into something that is amazing. You feel really sure to me. You know, this Queen of Pentacles card is actually your court card. This is a Capricorn card. So this Queen of Pentacles can be you. And this is you guarding your treasure. And I'm getting a feeling of surety. Is that even a word? You are absolutely certain of what you value. You're absolutely certain of what you can manifest. You're absolutely certain of what your treasure is, or your path, or your dream. And you're absolutely sure of your ability to bring this into being and to guide it along the way, which is amazing to see. Your hope is the Wheel of Fortune in with making a choice. And notice there are two doorways. Both of the doorways look interesting and fascinating. One looks like it brings you to the seashore or to the mountains, and the other one looks like a forest. But both look amazing to me. Your hope is that you made the right choice, or that you made the right choice in trusting the universe to bring you to the right doorway, or that you opened up the right doorway. This is reminding me of your best possible outcome, where you had magical map shifter, where your best possible outcome was to leave a certain amount of it up to the fates and to make a choice. And your hope is that you made the best choice and that you did good, or you did well with trusting the universe, or that you will make the right choice. And your best possible outcome, here we have a swords card. You only have 2 swords cards in here, and one is your challenge. Your general outcome is the Princess of Swords in with magic prayer. And what I'm getting from this is that, again, you're very sure. You're experimenting, you're learning, you're opening up your mind to new possibilities. You're communicating more. You have brilliant ideas. You're doing research. You're looking in depth into something and figuring out completely new ways of approaching things and bringing things into being. You may receive an amazing message or opportunity or invitation. And a lot of this has been brought about by your own intentions and prayers and hopes and wishes, and also your action steps. But it seems as if you have some kind of a epiphany. You have some kind of an epiphany or a new journey ahead of you that is awakening your imagination and your mind to all of your potentials and possibilities. And you're able to know what is best for you. And you're able to have faith that if you put your intentions out there, or you ask the universe or your guides for help, you will receive it. It almost seems to me as if you prayed for something or you wished for something, and then the message comes and it turns out to come true. Or your prayers have been answered by some kind of message that's headed your way. I'm getting that this is the culmination of the month at the end of March, or whenever Mercury goes direct again, this Princess of Swords comes about. Interesting. Are you coming up with a new, profound way of understanding things that you can actually share with the world? Some kind of new communications, new ways of understanding things, or a breakthrough message, a breakthrough answer, an answer to your prayers. If you do have some kind of package lost in the mail, or a missed email, or something that you're waiting for, that you got a problem there for a little bit, it seems as if you get it in the end. So hopefully that helped or made sense. I wish you all the best. Many blessings to you. And I will see you soon for your love reading and then your mid-monthly random message from the universe. I wish you all the best. Take care.